Welcome to the PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale Public Beta. We here at SuperBot are so excited that thousands of you have already jumped in headfirst to get your hands on some online multiplayer action. Many of you are experiencing this game for the first time, and like any other beta, we know you have questions. In this video, we'll give you the rundown on all you need to know to up your skill level. We've got a lot to cover, so sit back, relax, and enjoy this beta primer. The beta includes 6 characters from our roster: Kratos from God of War, Killzone's Colonel Radek, Twisted Metal's Sweet Tooth, Sly Cooper, Fat Princess, and Parappa the Rapper. Every character has their own unique moveset and playstyle, but they all utilize the same overall game mechanics and rules. For the beta, you can choose between 2 game types, Free-for-all and 2v2. In both game types, you've got 3 minutes to bring the pain to your opponent and rack up the most points. Getting a kill nets 2 points, while getting killed would deduct 1 point from your score. If 2 or more players are tied for the lead when the clock runs out, the game goes into overtime. Overtime grants players increased AP generation. Left or right on the D-pad or left analog stick moves you around. You can crouch by pressing down. Crouching will let you avoid certain attacks that hit high above the ground. The cross button performs a jump. Pressing cross again after a jump will cause a double jump. Jumping while crouching will let you fall through certain elevated platforms. The game's HUD displays the amount of all-star power, or AP, for each character, as well as their current super level. There is also a game clock that ticks down as each match progresses. The player indicators above each character's head keep you from getting lost in the thick of battle. To block, simply hold the L1 button. Be careful though, not all moves can be blocked. Special moves like throws, charge attacks, and supers are unblockable. Pressing left or right while blocking will perform a dodge. Dodging gives you a brief moment of invulnerability that can save you from any attack. While airborne, press L1 to perform an air dodge, which also makes your character completely invulnerable for a moment. By holding either left or right after a knockdown, you can wake up roll your way back to a standing position. Hold down L1 after being knocked down without pressing any directional button. Your character will play possum on the ground for an extended period. Holding left or right after being knocked into the air will perform an invincible air attack. Additionally, you can hold down on the directional pad to tech without flipping back up into the air. These defensive maneuvers will leave your opponent guessing and open up the possibility for an easy counter kill. Landing attacks on your opponent will fill up your own AP meter. AP is the key to acquiring and using supers. Every attack move done by pressing either square, triangle, or circle builds a different amount of AP, and hitting multiple enemies with a single move will net you bonus AP. Each character has unique moves assigned to each of their attack buttons. You can perform additional moves by combining each attack button with a directional input. Some moves can even be mashed, held down, or charged to be made more powerful. Throws are a good way to blow through an overly defensive opponent. Throwing can be very effective at keeping your opponents from reaching their next super level. Press R2 to activate your super. Level 1s are generally inexpensive and can usually net you a single kill. Level 2s are a bit more costly, but will typically get you 2 to 3 kills. Level 3 supers are for big spenders only. Some will give you a quick, all-screen kill on every opponent in the level. Others require a bit of effort on your part, but can reward a skilled player with up to 6 kills or more. Some level 1 supers are very inexpensive. For some characters, you can build enough AP for multiple level 1s before you earn a level 2. Periodically, items will show up during a match. Pressing R1 will pick one up, while pressing R1 again will discard it. The Spear of Destiny will eject a large amount of AP from your opponent. The Boots of Hermes will give you a temporary speed boost. With these on, you can also activate the Hermes Dash by pressing left or right and L1 in the air. Lastly, the Hedgehog Grenade can render players unable to use their super attacks for a short time. The beta includes 2 levels: Hades, the crumbling underworld from God of War 3, and the City of Metropolis, a mainstay in the Ratchet & Clank series. Hades will slam the ground with his Claws of Hades, creating a shockwave effect that will stun players. Also, watch out for the arrow attacks of the Patapon that show up later in the fight. In Metropolis, players will do battle in an ever-changing arena. Open spaces, moving platforms, conveyor belts, and dangerous pits. About halfway into the fight, you'll be greeted by the Hydras from God of War. When you see one of them start to spit, get out of the way before he chomps away some of your AP. For 2v2, the R2 menu lets you bring a friend to your game lobby by selecting their PSN username and choosing Invite. If you have a second controller or a Vita, you can also get a local buddy to team up and join the fight. To join a free-for-all match, simply go to Play Online, select your character, and press the start button. You'll begin searching for matches right away. It's that easy. Alright, we've covered nearly everything. Just a couple more things to cover. A lot of you have been asking about crossplay. Every match and game type supports crossplay between PS3 and Vita, and yes, this is happening in the beta right now. Crossplay is streamlined for equally great online experiences on either console. The beta officially goes offline on October 30th, so enjoy it while it lasts. But don't be sad. The complete PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale experience is less than a month away on November 20th, so pre-order now. You'll get cool costumes. And finally, while we hope you're having a ton of fun, please remember that your participation is helping us fine-tune the All-Stars online experience. So please hit us up on Twitter or Facebook with your questions and feedback. And with that, it's time to jump back online. From all of us here at Superbot, we thank you all for your support. See you in the beta.